from Houston, where the crowd is on their feet. We've got the Brooklyn Nets facing the Houston Rockets. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Webb, the guard matchup tonight. Plenty of firepower in both backcourts.
This is a guards league now. Maybe the greatest accumulation of guards of all time when you think about what guards and their impact is in this league. And that's what fans love to see. That's what I love to see. Sharp shooting, creative passing, more than a few highlights. The Euro step, breaking ankles. Speeding up, the shimmy, give me all of it. I'll take it.
Let's do it. So the Nets starting five. Allen Williams out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. 6 to shoot. Outside Irving. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. Good D by Westbrook. To the left side wing. The baseline jam. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Westbrook's got the opening field goal of the game for the Rockets. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. It's Durant on the wing. The shot, no good. And it's Houston the other way. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson, DA.
Thanks, Kevin. What he said they're concerned with most is slowing down transition. He said those guys can cause problems if you let them get on the fast break. So stopping space and pace is priority number one. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here is Williams following Russell Westbrook's three. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Fareed's checked in for Houston. On defense, Houston. Irving kicks to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. Pops it up for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Basket counts. Westbrook's got 7.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Irving against Westbrook. Irving kicks to Durant. Drills the three-pointer. Durant's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Outside, Green. To the inside. Here's Westbrook, and Houston again with the bucket.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Have a look at the Rockets organization, Chris. One of the best run teams people think in this league.
Oh, well, definitely. I mean, over a decade of winning basketball, they find ways to win, and then they won't be satisfied till they win it all.
So it's the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Nets. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. Irving against Green. Harden finds Green. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot up. And it's Capella missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time. They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring, with a good reason.
There's Westbrook. He's got 11. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Harden has no fear of pulling up from distance. I mean, he has the range and the game. Just a remarkable shooter from deep.
Irving passes to Williams. Down low, here's LeVert. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. LeVert's got his first points of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Harden against Williams.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Offensive rebound. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just effort points.
Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Bounce pass from Westbrook. And James Harden, good for 3. Harden's got 6.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit, it'll cost you.
Williams looking around. And the foul called on Russel Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
And you think about Mike D'Antoni, the modern-day godfather of pace and space. We saw this with his teams back in Phoenix, Houston. Actually, middle of the pack in pace of play. But they certainly look to space the floor, though, shooting more 3s than 2s.
Houston making a switch. Gordon's checked in.
Well, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
Harden kicks to Westbrook. And another 3 for Houston. And talk about Houston slowing down a bit from D'Antoni's usual run-and-gun style.
Oh, yeah, they want to get Harden, one of the best shooters and passers in the game, in a mismatch, and let him pick his man apart. D'Antoni showing more flexibility with his system than perhaps you give him credit for.
Houston leading by 5. Now Harden. He's got 6. Unloads from 13. And too long on the shot. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. To the middle. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Oh, look at that. That's an excellent pass. Irving creating for his teammates, showing his unselfishness.
Harden outside. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Irving against Westbrook. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Harden. Lob pass to Capella. Brooklyn with the rebound.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
Here's Dinwiddie, and Capella sends it back. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I would say that's even past my dreams. I mean, now I'm just living the moment, trying to work hard as I can, and just enjoy the present. enjoy the present.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Karuch. Allen is out there with Harris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now Durant, after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Knocked away. Here's Tucker. Sinks the triple. Tucker's got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
Oh, the feed is perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
P.J. Tucker, C-Webb, was an undersized power forward at the University of Texas. He made a pretty effective transition to small forward in the pros.
The way the game is going now, he's able to slide back to that power forward position as well. The strength to hold his ground. I mean, a good enough shooter to space the floor for his teammates.
Nets trail by 7. To the inside, Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Chandler. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Tucker can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Karuch. Fast break for the Rockets. Rivers gets a wide open look. Allen with the rebound. Passes it to Durant. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Now it's just a 3-point Rocket lead.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, one thing that sold Eric Gordon on joining the Rockets was the strength of their training staff. Ariza told him, you feel 10 years younger here. And he certainly looks healthy and rejuvenated.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Gordon had battled injuries in New Orleans, as the entire team had really. But as you said, Chris, it's been a different story for him with the Rockets.
Oh, yeah, and we're seeing his finishing return to levels not seen since his years with the Clippers. I mean, from his first step to his bounce inside, I mean, his athleticism, he's made a comeback.
Now here is Harris, looking for his first basket still in this one. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Dinwiddie.
Hey, look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. So the wing on the left. Here is House. Inside, Rivers in the corner. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Green, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. LeVert's checked in for the Nets. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to LeVert. Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Rivers. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Lets the 3 fly. Good work defensively by Harden. Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3 ball well. Now here's Rivers. He's tightly guarded. Out to Chandler. Tucker dishes to Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You see, Webb, for your money, who does the best job of combining guard skills with a classic back-to-the-basket game?
Whoa, I mean, you think of Cousins. He's 7 foot, not the fastest, but he has back-to-the-basket and then crossover three-point shooting ability. Embiid as well, Towns, and of course, Anthony Davis, who I think was a point guard and had a great growth spurt in high school. Yes. He's just a guard in the big man's body.
For the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chandler. Fareed comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rivers. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Harris. Both free throws good from Green.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Irving surveying the floor. Williams inside. Fareed on him. And Fareed sends it back. On its way from Irving for 2. That shot off. The Rockets go the other way with it. Harden outside. Westbrook. And it's sent back by Irving.
Nice defense by Irving. He averages less than a half a block a game, but gets all it out.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half, and it's Kenneth Fareed with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's LeVert. Buries the long-range jumper. LeVert's got 5 now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Harden outside from downtown. Another miss by Houston.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And the dunk by Capella.
And sometimes all you got to do is lob it Capella's way. Often he takes care of the rest.
Now, here is Irving. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Westbrook finds Harden. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, it's a beautiful shot right there from Harden. He has the touch and quick release needed to torch defenses from outside.
And it's LeVert missing. Rockets leading by 4.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call, but let's see what they do right here. Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependent.
Now here's Irving. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Here is Harden. 12 points for him. Houston moving it around. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Westbrook against Irving. He kicks to Durant. In a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. There was no stopping Russel Westbrook in the first half. He had 16 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. He's clearly shaken off his mediocre performance from their last game as he has been dominant in the first half tonight. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half his shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim. They look good, but not good enough.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Day turning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Well, you look at Russel Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Rockets leading by 4. Clint Capella is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Green, then it's Harden, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Irving. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. LeVert's got 8.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Harden right side. Yep, it counts.
I mean, you have to really admire the skill set that Harden has. I mean, and just handling the ball. He's decimating the D with his number of moves.
And James Harden was crowned MVP after last season. Greg, hard to argue with that selection.
Harden has had a case to win an MVP award for several years now. Finally was able to be the clear choice this past season. Another great line on what is shaping up to be a Hall-worthy resume.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
The defense had nothing to do with that turnover. They're just fortunate. That's just plain sloppy passing.
Rockets leading by 3. Passes to Tucker. Kicks to Capella. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Irving against Westbrook. Deflects the pass. Jordan inside. Sinks that one from the post. He has 6.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Now, here is Harden. This one for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
The pass to Williams. The dish now to Irving. Pass to LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's how you answer back.
trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going out.
Now a timeout called by Houston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now here's Rivers. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Makes it off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 4.
He is showing how effective he can be. It's crucial that Gordon plays with confidence close to the bucket.
It's Allen on the wing. He's guarded by Chandler. Here's Caruth. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. You had a lengthy NBA career. From what you observed, talk about the differences in how various coaches hold practices and try to teach.
You just want to keep guys motivated. You want guys to listen and then execute.
Take a break.
And whatever you can do to get their ear, gain their trust, and then get them to go out there and execute. So if you're on a veteran team, you may have a smaller practice but with more intensity, meaning maybe you only practice an hour of live work going back and forth and scrimmaging, whereas if you're a young team, you might be able to expect 2 hours of scrimmaging every day. Do the players understand the culture? Do they understand the tenets of the offense and the defense? And usually coaches coach by that need and necessity of the team as opposed to just having one structure. So in Washington, we had 3-a-days during training camp, as opposed to in Sacramento later in my career, it would be 1 practice because we're all old. We need to make sure that we get the most intensity out of this practice and then save our legs for the game.
Now Harris, after Eric Gordon's 3-pointer that didn't go. Harris kicks to Irving. Durant with it. He's got 13. Shoots over Tucker. And again, it's the Nets missing. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's Rivers. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Rockets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. At the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Houston. And a change for the Nets. Dinwiddie's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Nets trail by 4. There's the feed to Durant. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The Rockets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Russel Westbrook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first free throw of the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
and the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Inside, got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a three-point game. Outside Westbrook. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And even though Spencer Dinwiddie had a breakout year, he felt that his time was long overdue.
Yeah, and in between the injury in college and kind of being buried on the bench, he's had to overcome a lot and has always believed in himself. And he feels when matched up head-to-head with most guards, he's going to come out on top. Showed exactly why he believes in himself so much with that breakout season in 2018.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston.
One shot, gentlemen.
And it's tied up with that one. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Rivers passes to Westbrook. Down low. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Westbrook. And the Rockets lead by 2. Here's Dinwiddie. 8 points for him. Durant feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Dinwiddie for the lead. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Westbrook, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. He's off on the first. And he ends up missing both free throws. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie, 8 points for him. Here's Caruch. That one goes in. Caruch has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
Rivers dishes to Westbrook. Back to Capella. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
James Harden, he's checked in for Rivers. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Durant, and it's LeVert in for Caruch. Here's Dinwiddie. The pass to LeVert. 29 seconds left to play in the third. And yes, it's good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 19. And here's Harden. The Rockets have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. First free throw is good.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive scorer, solid rebounder, superb passer, and he's also improving on the defensive end.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's LeVert. The Nets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. The deep three from Harden. No good on the buzzer beater. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's hear what Mike D'Antoni was going over with his team moments ago.
Come on, guys. Come on now. Let's go. We're going to score easy. Can't let them down. You got to run back every time. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go. Go.
Greg demanding more effort on the defensive end.
And it's been there so far. Coach knows they can score, but they have got to defend better.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Setting the floor for the Nets. Dinwiddie and LeVert teaming up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. Now here's Harden. And it's Green with the jam.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. LeVert the pass to Jordan. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Harris. To the paint. Here's LeVert. And sticking right with it. Gets the foul with the bucket. And he'll go to the line.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And they have to. I mean, this isn't the time in the game to be careful. This is the time to attack.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Rockets trail by 3. Harden outside. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Harden's strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact.
Here's Irving. Out to the wing. Over in the corner, Williams. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook drives in. That gives them the lead. Westbrook's got 21.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Jordan carries it down low.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
Now here's Harden. With a step back. And again, the Rockets good for two.
He's a top-tier scorer in this game. I mean, Harden only needs a few shots to fall, and then it's like watching a volcano.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And if James Harden has one signature move, it's got to be his step-back jumper. Something he's worked on for years. Like the sky hook or Nowitzki's fadeaway. It's becoming one of those iconic, unstoppable shots.
Checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He is not happy with the perimeter defense. He said, guys, our three-point line is too lax, and they're getting wide open shots. Got to get over screens and get on top of them and get them off the line. We'll see if they get the message, guys.
And Chris, you look at Harden's step back, there's a real different rhythm to it, isn't there?
I mean, he covers a lot of ground with that gather step. I mean, some fans even wonder if it's travel. But I guess it's legal. Tremendous footwork crafted over countless reps in the gym.
Here is Durant. After the Rockets pick up three. Good on the shot. Durant's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings, and it's appreciated by the team.
And the dunk by Capella.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Irving, and the foul called on Russel Westbrook. And that'll be his third foul so far. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Houston gets called for the foul.
Gentlemen, two shots. Move shots.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by one. Harden gets the bucket.
Oh, what a beautiful, wonderful, exceptional, pretty jump shot from Harden. He burns guys with his masterful jumper.
Now here's Irving. Outside Durant. He kicks to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Green. A shot by Jordan, no good. Rockets leading by 3. Takes a 3. Harden can't hit. Westbrook against Irving. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Well, you know they're going to go to Irving in these spots. He's tremendous at scoring when his team needs a bucket.
Harden scanning the floor. Westbrook finds Harden. Here's Tucker. Houston moving the ball around. Releases. Misses off the right iron. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And it's Durant missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Releases. Harden missing again. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Rockets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Down low, and the dunk by Capella.
Showing why he wants to take on more responsibility, Kev. I mean, Capella's competitiveness in these big moments, admirable.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 3. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russel Westbrook.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Against Westbrook. Irving kicks to Durant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. From deep, Harden. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nets trailed by 3. Fires from the line. Jump shot is good that time. Durant's got 19 points.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Yeah, Greg, this ball game is too close to be taking plays off on D. I don't care how tired you are right now. You better suck it up. And Kevin, when the game is up in the air, Harden delivers. Easy to understand why he is seen as one of the best players in the league.
No good on the free throw. Nets trail by 3. LeVert the pass to Irving. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Come on, Irving is a terrific clutch shooter. He welcomes any chance he can to sink these type of shots.
Harden up top. Tucker finds Capella. Kicks it out to Harden. Misses the 3.
With all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around him neck. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish?
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 1. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Here's LeVert, guarded by Harden. Irving dishes to Durant. Money!
Just been one of those nights from he got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 3. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth. Harden's shot is off, and he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
Kicks it to Tucker. No good again that time. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
The determination of Irving. He's a type A personality who just wants to win.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And Tucker kicks to Capella, and here's Harden for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, it's difficult to distract the Beard. Able to score on the defense because of how focused he is.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
It really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
We just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.